out of curiosity, what disappointed you most tonight about the performance?
A lot. A lot. Just, I'm not even going to explain it. Just a lot.
Tibbs talked about, I'm sorry, Ian. Tibbs talked about the transition defense and lack of communication. That's something that comes up, it feels like, every other game, every 2 games. Why do you think that fluctuates so much amongst this group?
I'm not sure why. It's just paying attention to details when it comes to preparing for games, making sure our heads are right, and we're locked in on a similar goal. And that's what we need in order to beat a team like this. It's a very good team, regardless of who's out there.
You guys are tied up at halftime. How did you think the team came out to start in the second half?
Not that good, obviously. 32-17 in the third, and they came out with a sense of urgency that we need.
Jalen, what about the third quarter? I mean, have you ever gotten 5 fouls in a quarter like that? And
5 fouls in 1 quarter?
yeah.
I don't know what you want me to say to that.
I mean, just how crazy was the quarter? I mean, I guess.
I'm not even going to say anything. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Jalen, that third, you guys obviously got off to a slow start there. The starters in the series, I know coming into tonight, the starters were minus 22 in the series. Why do you think it is that the starters have kind of struggled, not just necessarily in this series, but maybe comparatively to where you were at the start of the year in maybe the last month or 2 months or so?
As a group, you say we're minus 22?
Coming into tonight, you were minus 22 in this series.
In this series?
Yeah.
Well, first, let's talk about who we're playing. We're talking about the Celtics, defending champs, a team with a lot of experience, a team that just – I mean, obviously we've seen what they've been able to do over the past couple of years, obviously winning last year and what they've been able to do before that. So we're playing a really good team. And so obviously we don't want to be minus 22 coming into tonight, but we got to understand who we're facing, and we need to be better, flat out. That's what that means.
Jalen, we've talked about this on a few different occasions, but Cat only having 2 3-point attempts in this series, and some of it, I'd say a large part of it, is how they're guarding him. Are there ways to, as a collective, figure out ways to get that going? Is there ways that you guys have encouraged him to be more assertive in that way? How do you guys unlock that a little bit more consistently as a group?
I think as a group we need to obviously trust each other. I need to trust everyone out there, knowing when to attack and when to set the table. I think the biggest part of that is obviously knowing how they're defending and how can we attack that. And so if they're going to put a smaller guy on them, we need to feed them in the post. They haven't put a bigger guy on them. And so we need to attack accordingly. And him being aggressive gives us a great advantage.
Jalen, I'm curious, you were really candid with us after Game 3 saying that maybe it was kind of a subconscious thing about a satisfaction level. Is there any of that at all that happens or can happen just in light of Tatum's injury and just the Celtics are a great group, no questions asked, but as far as are they a little bit less of a group perception-wise, does that factor in at all? Is that something that the team thinks or feels at any point?
No, not at all. Yes, they're missing a big piece, but like I said before, I mean, they're a team, a well-oiled machine that has been in situations where they've played without him, and they played well, and we need to understand that, and we need to, trust the game plan and play accordingly. It's that simple.